Yeah. Yeah. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to the stream. As we did not stream last night, as Wayne was not available, so there was not a reason
I
for me
fell
to
asleep.
stream. So we will be streaming this game. If you guys didn't know what happened, it was a double overtime thriller that ended in a Nashville victory. And people blamed Bleb for it, even though they only got 10 shots on goal. So you tell me whose fault that really is. Anyway,
Gee whiz.
uh,
Achoo!
moving on. Wayne, what are you expecting out of these two teams here tonight?
I mean, this entire series, this has probably been the lowest scoring final series we have ever seen. I expect a very good game with a lot of good moments. And, I mean, you know here at Ridge how we love our overtimes. We would absolutely love to see one of those. So, of course, this has been an amazing series so far. You best believe I'm excited, and we are about to go just 1 minute until face-off. Everyone who's in the stream right now, everyone tell everyone else to join the stream. We need a crap ton of people in here. I want a crap ton of people in here, I should say. It's not necessary.
Yeah, I mean, we want people in here. We want people to watch rather than going inside of the game and lagging the game, which ultimately ruins the experience for the players. So please do spread
And
that
us.
and get people in here, and also makes the stream worse. And then you guys are gonna complain about lag whenever it's your fault. So please, only come here
I mean,
to watch.
especially the people who are in both the stream and the game server.
Yeah, I
I
don't get
mean,
that.
well, first of all, thank you guys very much for supporting the stream. You're awesome for that. But why? I mean, there's only a 7-second delay of the stream to the game. I would really like if we were in the stream, participating, and helping out the RHL community.
Now, give me just a moment here, Wayne. I do have to restart my Discord. So give me just a moment. Alright guys, you will not be able to hear Wayne for not even that long. It's only maybe a couple seconds. You guys can bear with me. As Wayne is gonna be, I guess, incapacitated here for the moment. While I restart my Discord and get some of the kinks figured out. And absolutely will get everything figured out here. Let's go back to the Alright, here we are.
Hello. Extreme, you're in the stream right now. Thank you for media pinging to advertise the stream. Viddy took away my perms for some reason.
Because he's video.
No idea.
Pissed off at Ford.
But I'm not gonna say anything about him because he says that he's gonna try to get me my Christmas tree. So I'm not gonna be commenting about Viddy.
Oh, please tell me I have some water. Alright, I do.
As the game started. Alright, game is about to start. Everyone, welcome to Rich Programming. My name is Kian, and this is Wayne. We have RHL Finals Game 4? Question mark? I do believe it is Game 4 of the Finals.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I have my headphones around my neck, and now I have your volume turned up. I can hear you well, my friend. We are definitely ready to get this game underway. We have the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Nashville Predators. The Toronto Maple Leafs are, I believe, either down 2-1 or 2-0 in this series.
2-1.
2-1.
Yes, it is 2-1.
So we're going to be moving into Game 4. Typically, whoever wins Game 4 ends up winning the series. So we will see who wins tonight. Wayne, what do you think?
Personally, I think Nashville has been playing absolutely amazing. And they're saying that Dark needs... Oh, never mind. Forget I said anything. I do believe Nashville is going to take this win here. and take a commanding 3-1 lead.
Here's Matty G now. Tossing back to Gotti. Matty G for the face-off circle. Nashville won it, but immediately lost it. Here's Vitti. Trying to cut inside. He only had 5 shots last night. And their 10-shot performance in that double overtime thriller last night. Here's Aiden Lau. He took that one away. This has been a very defensive series. As Versalti sends one over now to ADJ. Back over now to Versalti. He tries to cut inside, but Gotti takes that one away. No Bleb tonight, as Bleb is busy and at work, and also Matty G is back. So he sends one up now to ADJ. Here's Versalti. He looks to twirl, but excellent move. Tries to send one over to ADJ, but Matty G takes that one away. Matty G, he only had about 6 to 4 shots last night. Here's Aiden Lau. Sends one over to Versalti. I apologize.
And these low shot counts really go to show how defensive heavy this entire playoff series has been. It has been absolutely amazing to watch, and every goal means something really big here. And personally, I have been such a huge fan of this series.
Absolutely. Here's Ali taking a shot and a nice stop right there. Vitti with his first shot of the game. Here's Ali one more time. Gets that one taken off of his stick there by Super Aiden. Or Aiden Lau. Here's Versalti. As Vitti already off to a better start than he was last night. As here's Vitti. Matty G now. Far side boards are going to be running a 3-forward setup with 1 defenseman, rather than a 3 defenseman setup with basically just 1 forward. Here's Matty G. Over and out of Vitti. Here's Ali shooting and a good stop there by Vin. He's been locked in early. Here's Versalti now. Sending one over. Here is Vitti. Or Versalti even. I apologize. Here's ADJ now cutting inside. Chips. Shooting and save was made right there in front. Here's Matty G. Here's ADJ now. Sending one over. Versalti scores!
Good Lord. I mean, check out this talking point. Versalti has been absolutely astounding this series, if you ask me. Scoring the majority of all of Nashville's goals, really holding down the fort for his team, and it is amazing to watch.
Here's Matty G now on the far side boards, cutting inside, shooting, and a nice stop there by Vitti, or Vin even. I apologize once again. He accidentally made that stop with the glove. Not accidentally, but he made the stop with the glove. Here's Vitti on the far side boards, now inside of the slot. Drops one back to Ali, shooting, and a glove stop by Vin. Barely got his glove on that. Here is ADJ. Sending one up for Salty now. And he dumps that one in. Good decision there by Versalti. Tries to generate a chance. Will not go. Matty G, far side boards. Versalti now. Oh my goodness, what a move by Versalti. Shooting and an easy stop right there. The rebound. ADJ shoots it the other way. What a genius. Oh man. ADJ, you are a bright spot on this team, buddy. Here's Vinny.
Hell no!
Away. Looking to shoot. Scoring! Vinny with his first goal of the night.
Another slugfest. Sorry for my coughing and my stuffy nose, guys. I am sick. I would like to mention I am sorry if my audio is an issue. But Vinny sliding right past the goalie. A huge quality goal. Holding down the fort for this Toronto team.
1 second. Sorry about that. Here's Eddie J, now Matty G. Inside of the center. Drops one back now, Vitti. Excellent move there by Vitti. Excellent pass. He's looking to shoot. Blocked down in front there by Versalti after a nice read. Sending one over now to Vitti. Shooting and a good stop right there. Rebound is over there. Here's Versalti. Sending one over. Ali able to take that one away. Sending one now over back to Matty G. Drops him back now to Vitti. Vitti now cutting inside. Ali now back over to Matty G, who's shooting and a nice stop. As this Nashville team is definitely not afraid to get down and block pucks. Here's Matty G. He's twirling, looking, sends one back now to Shadow Vitti. Here's Vitti, now back to Matty G as they cycle together. He's looking now from the point, trying to get inside of a position where he can shoot. Easy save made by Ben, and that one goes flying back into his own boards. Aiden Lau finally gets the clear. Sending one back now to Aiden. Aiden now sending one up. 20 seconds left to go in this first period. Now back over here to Matty G. Back over here to Vitti. Back now to Matty G. He's inside of the neutral zone. Twirling, just trying to waste some time or either find some space. As now he cuts inside. Excellent move by Matty G. Shooting, he had more time than he thought to close that gap. Here's Ali one more time. Matty G scores, or even Vitti scored, and the whole thing lagged.
What a sell by ADJ there, completely allowing that to happen.
Absolute
It
bright
doesn't
spot.
get easier.
What a star.
Especially for a player like Vitti, it does not get easier. End of the first period. Amazing performance from Vitti. 2 goals in 1 period. Hopefully we see a couple hat tricks. Vitti's typing in chat. Little eye pointing emoji, seeing. Responding to Kevy's in chat saying ADJ's playing for Toronto. And Vitti agrees.
He might as well with how much he turns the puck over. Here's Aiden Lau. ADJ now back over to Versalti. Tossing back down to ADJ. Gets it taken off his stick, and an easy save made by Sticky Bandit. Right there as he fired that one into the glove.
Hello, Camlin. It's good to see you in our streams for once.
Finally. The big Camlin finally decides to give a shit. Here's Matty G. Twirling. Loses that one. Here's Vitti. Comes back down to Matty G. He's moving a bit slowly. Versalti able to take that one away. He's one-on-one. Trying to chip past Gotti. Unsuccessful. Here's Matty G once again. Looking to cut inside, but Rise takes that one away. 2-on-1 developing now for Nashville. 2-on-0 now. Moving in. ADJ with a chance, and that one goes off the crossbar. Matty G able to recover. Sending one over now. Here's Ali. Matty G now. Ali. Only gets taken off his stick. Here by ADJ. Matty G now with it. Here's Versalti. Almost loses that one. Excellent stick handling and a good stop right there by Mr. Sticky Bandit, who slides across and is fortunately able to glove that puck. Versalti has shown a lot of improvement in his stick handling prowess ever since Wayne brought up the Christmas tree. Here's Eddie J. Shot and score!
God. Versalti.
Second
really
goal
dropping the hammer.
Yeah.
All over Vitti's face, I guess. I don't know. Just forget I said that.
Here's Vitti. Sorry. Here's Rise. Here's Rise. It's one over Matty. I got some gifts to send you later.
Alright.
Here's Matty G. On the far side boards now. He's looking to twirl. Back over now to Ali. Here's Vitti. Back over to Matty G. He's on the close side boards. Inside of the slot area. Sends one over to Ali. Shooting and a good stop there by Van. One more time now. Rebound was there. Van takes the space away. Matty G. Sending one over now. Here's Ali. Look at the shot and a good stop. Right there. Versalti. Finally able to get the clear off with a pretty nice pass over to ADJ, who ends up losing it anyway. ADJ now back to Versalti, who ends up losing it anyway. Here's Matty. Taking off his stick. There by Rise. Here's ADJ. Far side boards now. Looking. Sends one over to Versalti in front. Good stop. There by Mr. Sticky Bandit. One more time now. Shooting and a good stop. Again, the rebound gets played to the corner. Versalti able to take that one away. ADJ in front. Goes wide. And one more time now. Matty G with it there. Vitti. Close side boards. Taking off his stick. There by Aiden Lau, who's been exceptional this playoffs and this season. Here's ADJ. Gotti with it there. Setting one up. And that will not go icing Is Vidi now with it. Here's Ali shooting and a blocker stop there by Vin. Back over now to ADJ. Sending one over now to Versalti. The pass was a bit late. He chips up, moving over to ADJ, shooting and save made by Sticky Bandit. Sending one over now. Here's Matty G. Vidi. Here's Ali. Twirling, excellent pass, but quickly broken up there by Aiden Lau. Here's ADJ. Plus him back now to Versalti. Back over to ADJ. Versalti! Oh my goodness! Excellent passing play there by Versalti. But unfortunately, he's unable to get the goal. ADJ now with it. He's looking to shoot. Decides to pass. Turns it right to Toronto. Here comes Vidi now. Vidi is exceptionally dangerous. 1-on-1, 1-on-2. Looking to shoot. Blocker stop there by ADJ. Now Aiden Lau able to take that one away. Taking off his stick. Vidi in front. Twirling and sitting high. Rise with it there. Sending one over. Here's Gotti now. Matty G. Looking as he sends one up. Here is Lau. Here's ADJ. Back over Versalti and a glove stop by Mr. Sticky Bandit as he was in perfect position for that glove stop. Here's Ali. Or Matty G even, I apologize. Aiden Lau. Here is ADJ Versalti now with it. Looking back over to ADJ, who immediately turns it over for, I have counted, the 8th time this game. Here's Vidi.
Oh, God.
Here's Rice. ADJ now with it. Far side boards. Cuts inside, turns it over. Here's ADJ now looking. He's looking to shoot, and that one, a good stop right there by the glove of Mr. Sticky Bandit, letting his gear do the work for him. As here is Aiden Lau. Over down to Versalti, now back over here to ADJ, who puts the dime on him, but Versalti unable to not get hit. That's going to be the end of the second period. Once again, this has been a low shooting game of about 12 shots there for Van, 13 for Sticky Bandit. What are you thinking or noticing so far, Wayne?
I mean, oh God, I am noticing. It's quite a paradox to me. Toronto, in my opinion, has not showed up on defense. They've allowed a lot of shots. Versalti has just taken 7 by himself, and he is absolutely just walking through this defense. However, they are keeping the game close with Vidi's astounding offense and ADJ's absolute sell job. I think we are going to continue to see a low-scoring goal here, but knowing the track record, I don't know if it's going to go to overtime. I think one nail in the coffin is going to be placed by either Versalti or Vidi, and we're going to see how that ends up turning out.
Here's Ali. Vidi now. Far side boards. Rice. Here is Versalti. ADJ. Looking to shoot, and he does, and a nice save. Made there by ADJ. Here is Versalti. ADJ with it there. Over now to Versalti, who tries to cut inside. ADJ has that one taken away. Here's Matty G. Sends one back now to Vidi. Back over to Gotti, who's just trying to play it safe. Sends one up now to Vidi. He's one-on-one with his friend Versalti. Shooting, sent wide. Here's Aiden Lau. Here's ADJ. Versalti with it. Here's Versalti. Back down to ADJ. Versalti shoots. Sent wide to the crease. Here's ADJ now back over here to Versalti. Vidi now. Far side boards. Back to Ali. Vidi. Aiden Lau for Nashville takes that one away. Close sideboards now. Here's Versalti. Matty G. Put over now to Vidi. That one gets dropped back. As ADJ with it there. For Salty. Tips it to himself. ADJ shooting in a blocker. Stop by Mr. Sticky Bandit. As ADJ has done nothing but breathe this game. Anyone over Salty. Here's ADJ taking off his stick. Here's Viddy. Is anyone up? Looking to shoot, and he does. Save was made there by Viddy for Vin. I apologize once again. Here's ADJ. Sending one over. Here is Viddy. Over now to Matty G. Now back to Viddy. Over now to Ali, and back to Viddy with the time. Back to Matty G. Matty G now back to Viddy as they cycle. Matty G unable to hold on to that. Here's Ali. Looking to shoot. He does, and a nice save by Vin. Is for Salty. Over here. Taking off his stick. Did by Matty G. Drops him back now to Ali. Here's ADJ. Here's Viddy. Here is Aiden Lau. Sent across the ice. Sending one up now. Here's Aiden. Big hit there by Naughty G. Is Ali with it now. Just a minute 20 left to go in this third period. Here's Viddy. Back to Naughty G, who twirls. Viddy has that one taken away. ADJ now. He's going to be one-on-one with the defenseman. Can he beat him? Looking to shoot. No, he can't. Sending one over now. Here's Ali. Here is Aiden Lau. Viddy in the center of the ice. Decides to shoot finally after trying to outweight the defenseman. Here is Aiden Lau. Okay, now sending one up. Here is Matty G. Excellent move there by Matty G. Sending one over now to Viddy, who throws it on net. Save was made, but right there in front. 40 seconds left to go. Here's Matty J now. 30 seconds left to go. Here's Viddy. Looking to shoot, and the save was made right there. Rebound. Win high. Viddy now. Aiden Lau. 15 seconds left to go. Here's Viddy. Looking to shoot.
Looks like it's going to be an overtime.
That's what it's looking like, yeah. Here's Gotti.
Boy, oh boy.
Send one over to Viddy now. Who chips up?
Oh, God.
He just pulled a Kyle.
Why'd he do that?
I don't know.
All right, someone clip that. He did it again. Parker, do you want to hop in the booth? Why not? Oh, crap. Let's join the situation room during this intermission.
Okay. Here is Parker.
There we
Hey,
go.
Parker.
Hello.
Parker.
I'm ready for overtime.
When we said that we were done, you were talking shit about Ridge. Do you want to tell me about that real quick?
Oh, yeah, you want to talk about that?
Oh, but what?
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Seems to be an icing. Kia, take it away.
Icing.
It is an icing. And Gotti was able to get that one as he sends one over now. And ADJ lobs that one over here to center. Here's Matty G, who... The overtime periods are shorter. I believe they are 3 minutes. Or how long are they waiting? 2 minutes 50? 3 minutes?
2 minutes 30.
2 minutes 30. Here's Viddy, who cuts inside. Unable to get the shot off. Oh! Viddy! That chance save was made by Vin. Right there, Aiden Lau. Sending one over. Here's Matty G. Aiden Lau. Looking as he drops him back now to Versalti. Here's ADJ. Here's Versalti now on the far side boards. Having some connection issues. Thanks to you all. Here's ADJ. Versalti. Throws that one on net. Save was made. Here's Matty G. Viddy now. Send it to himself as That one didn't exactly go where he wanted it to go, but it still worked out. Excellent pass to Ali. Chance to end it, but no. Save was made right there by Vin. Here's Vinny now. One more chance. Right now, Ali shooting, and it almost goes in. Just barely. Vinny with a chance. Save was made by Vin. And he is shitting in riches right now after that one almost went in.
That was scary.
ADJ gets to clear. Here's Vinny. Nashville has not had a shot in the last 6 minutes of play. Here's Vinny. Here is ADJ. In fact, 7 minutes of play. Here's Vinny. Sending one over. Matty G. ADJ with a chance. No! He hit the post.
Lord.
ADJ is a choke artist. He had it right in front of his net. No, he couldn't finish.
Thank the Lord it wasn't him that won that.
Jesus. Choke artist. That's 3 times now. Here's for Salty. Where he, like, caught his own shot and then, like, missed the second time. Here's for Salty. Or Vinny, even. Does it cut inside? Chance save made by Vinny! Right there is ADJ decides to ice the puck.
Icing.
With 12 seconds left, they decide to ice the puck. Not they, ADJ does. Which they ended up winning the face-off and clearing it. For Salty with it there. Looking. 3 seconds. Taking off his stick. For Salty! Scores! Scores! For Salty with a second left in overtime! And a heartbreaker for Toronto!
No way! Ali says this game is a joke.
You just throw it on net sometimes.
Toronto absolutely fell apart that game. We don't have any more for you guys.
Yes,
Parker,
we
do you
do.
have anything?
I really didn't want to see Nashville in that game. I wanted Toronto to win.
Well, they're down
Toronto's
3-1
falling
now.
apart.
Parker.
3-1.
Wayne said that you were talking a lot. What's going on with that?
Talking what?
Said that you were talking shit about our network.
We'll do this off stream. Thank you everyone for tuning in. My name is Wayne.
I'm Kia. Signing off.
No. Let Parker do the thing.
Do what?
Say, and I'm
Oh.
Parker.
Oh, okay. And I'm Parker.
Signing off.
And we are Ridge Programming Network. Good night.